We also have a brush fire right now in the same general area, estimated acreage about 10 acres, so fire is on scene. We also have responding is a dozer to assist with fire break operations. Currently, no homes are threatened or property is threatened. It is below the original fire break that was cut from Apaw Street across to the well access road by Hawaiian Homes land on the other side. So again, units are on scene and are dealing with that fire situation right now. We'll probably have an update later this afternoon for you as far as acreage and any kind of completion of the fire break or containment or status of the fire.
Hi, Daryl. Tom here, the Tribune Herald. You mentioned that the brush fire is below the fire break. Does that mean it's crossed it or just getting close to it?
No, actually, it didn't cross the fire break. As I mentioned, that downslope breakout, it had advanced to a point where it was at the same elevation as the original stalled front, so it crossed the fire break. The actual flow crossed the fire break, and that's what's ignited the brush. So the fire actually came off of the edge of the lava flow and started below the fire break.
And is there going to be another fire break built? Is that something that can be done?
Yeah, we're actually, like I said, got a contractor responding. The same contractor that was out there the last couple of brush fires is bringing his equipment in, and they'll likely be providing another fire break behind the properties or homes off of Highway 130 and between the existing fire break that came across Apaw Street and the highway where those properties are at. So another fire break is likely going to be set up very shortly with the equipment arriving on scene.
Daryl, Tom here, Tribune Herald. You mentioned that the brush fire had burned about 10 acres. Was that current as of about noon, or how current is that?
Yeah, thanks. I just got the call from the assistant chief who's on his way here, and that would have been roughly about 12:15. So within the last half hour, I got a call saying that it was approximately 10 acres. And at that time, a couple of things that they were asking for help. One is to make contact with that bulldozer operator, which we did, and he's responding, as well as to assist with a recall of additional personnel for the brush fires. So at that time, they're reporting 10 acres.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Daryl, Damon Tucker here.
Hey, Damon.
Yes, I'd like to ask if there's any plans to set up emergency shelters if the brush fire does threaten residents.
Yes, definitely. If we see that there is a threat to the residents in there, we have been in contact with at least a couple of the people there. Obviously, there's a business right nearby that has heavy equipment, too, that we checked with. So waiting on the incident commander to make that call if there's going to be a need to initiate any kind of evacuation for the nearby residents, as well as if any are in need for maybe shelter assistance due to the smoke conditions. So we will be doing that as soon as the incident commander calls in with that request or recommendation.
And where would that shelter possibly be set up?
It would likely be at the Pahoa Community Center because it is a county-owned facility that we can open up. We have access to it right away, and it's very close by for the area residents. And it would be in an area unaffected by the current smoke conditions because the winds are coming out of somewhat of a south direction.
Thank you.
Sure.
How far is that brush fire from the nearest blaze? This is Chelsea, who's left by today. From the nearest home, sorry.
I don't have that information. Sorry, Chelsea. I'm still waiting on more details from fire who's on scene.
How many homes and businesses do we have in that area of the brush fire?
It's actually very sparse over there. If you look at Google Earth, gives you a good idea. There would probably be a handful of properties or homes there. Some are vacant. I've noticed signs on some of them that are either up for sale or for rent that are vacant, as well as we have a heavy equipment operator, a business right there in the area. So I would say probably within 5 to 10 businesses and residences in that area.
Thank you.